I'm going to show you how to use the vocabulary.com. So if you just go to vocabulary.com, when you first get on it, you'll notice that there'll be a little assessment quiz. They're kind of giving you a quiz to see what you know about vocabulary. You can skip it, but it's like what should you avoid if you have diabetes? And so you can click an answer, and I'm going to choose the wrong one. And nope, and then it gives you a second chance. And then if you miss it, it goes over here and it gives you like a definition, some information about it. You can always look it up. You can listen to the word, and you could add it to a vocabulary list if it's something that you think you want to study for later on. I'm going to go ahead and notice that across the top, I am going to log in. Since I have an account, you will have to obviously sign up. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Students can create accounts for themselves as well. And then again, I kind of get that every time I come in, I get the quiz, but I can skip it. If I go to the dictionary, I can type in the words. Oops. And then it'll come up with the definition. It'll give you some word family information. It'll give you several different definitions based on adjectives, adverbs, nouns. You get sentences of how it can be used in a sentence, and you have the ability to listen to the word as well.
Svelte.
And you can add it to a list. So if you're wanting to create a vocabulary list of words that you don't know, you can do that. You can learn more about it, and you can obviously look up definitions in the thesaurus with the word. The other thing that you can do is actually create or look at vocabulary lists. So I'm going to click on that. There are vocabulary lists that are already created in here. You can browse these lists. There's some ACT and SAT words. I noticed that there was words from different books, like Romeo and Juliet was in here. There was something figurative language from Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech there. That one just popped up. So there's lots of different ones that are already created, but the really cool thing is that you can create your own list. So if I click here on Create New List, I can title it, I can title the list, and I can type a definition. So if I was going to have this for maybe the chapter 6 through 12 in a novel that I'm reading, or maybe I'm going to do it for we're studying words about chemistry, I could put them in here, or about a certain portion of chemistry, or maybe these are math vocabulary words, maybe a description here. I'm going to click on Shared right now because I want to share this with my students, and then I can go down here and type in the words so that they are down here, and I can choose the word. Notice that it gives me a definition. I could add a note to students if there's something I wanted to put on there. I can type in a sentence if I want to, so an example sentence can be typed in there, and I can always choose a different definition because maybe that definition doesn't fit the content, so maybe I want it to be this definition instead. So I can keep going, and I can save the list. And then it's going to create, and I'm going to actually go back to a list I already created. So once you have the list created and you've saved it, then up at the top is the link that you would give to students. So vocabulary.com/list, and then you get a number. This one happens to be 291381. And because I shared it, the students can actually log in just like this and look at my list. And they know that it's created by Mrs. Lund because that happens to be the name that I used when I created this account. I think I called it Mrs. Lund. Students could print this off. They can create another list if they want to. They can learn this list, so it gives them the option to go through and learn it. I haven't finished this list yet, sorry. I can do a spelling bee for words if they want to spell them. I can add comments, and I can edit the list once it becomes my own personal list, because they can add this. If they create their own account, then they can add this to their list of vocabulary studying that they have. So super easy to use, and you can always go out and look at other people and see what else they've created, and if you click on how it works, it just gives you some information similar to what I gave you, and you can look through here and kind of see what it looks like. This is really kind of that earning mastery, like if you're really wanting them to learn certain words, it actually tracks how well they're doing. Hence at the beginning when we were doing that, it was kind of testing me if I would have kept going on it. So again, it doesn't cost anything and it's free, so you can give it a try and use it in your classroom with something. Good luck with it.